Swami Vivekananda, Teachings on Embracing Adversity for Growth. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you felt like your world was crumbling around you? Perhaps it was a job loss, a health scare, or a relationship gone wrong. These adversities can feel so overwhelming at times, can't they? But here's the truth. These very challenges can be the catalysts for our growth and transformation. And there's someone who taught us this profound lesson through his life and teachings. A man who inspired millions across the globe, Swami Vivekananda. You might be wondering, how did he handle such adversities? Let me take you back to a time when he was just a young monk named Narendranath Dutta. In 1886, Narendranath faced a devastating setback. He had been invited to deliver a speech at the Parliament of Religions in Chicago, but due to illness, he couldn't attend. This failure shook him deeply, but instead of wallowing in self-pity, he took a different path. He wrote down the thoughts that were swirling inside his mind, hoping they would somehow help him find inner peace and strength. That collection of writings later became known as Raja Yoga. Here's something you should know. Swami Vivekananda's journey wasn't just about overcoming adversity. It was about transforming it into a source of power. When he returned home to India, he began sharing his experiences and insights. His lectures on Vedanta philosophy resonated with people across the country. However, not everyone agreed with his ideas. Many criticized him for his unconventional methods and beliefs. Yet he remained steadfast, understanding that these criticisms were merely obstacles on the path to enlightenment. One of the most poignant examples of his resilience comes from a story shared by his disciple, Swami Nikhilananda. After Swami Vivekananda's death in 1902, his body was cremated according to Hindu tradition. During the ceremony, a mischievous boy accidentally overturned the container holding the ashes. The fire raged out of control, threatening to destroy everything. But the crowd watched in horror, fearing the worst. Then Swami Vivekananda appeared among them, calmly extinguishing the flames with a single wave of his hand. This incident symbolizes the power of one's mindset and attitude towards adversity. It shows us that even in the face of destruction, we have the ability to transform chaos into order. Swami Vivekananda lived his life by this principle. He believed that every challenge was an opportunity for growth, a chance to learn and evolve. Now, I want you to consider this. How often do you look at your difficulties and see them as stepping stones to progress rather than stumbling blocks? When faced with setbacks, do you immediately feel overwhelmed, or do you see them as opportunities to strengthen your resolve? The answer to these questions will determine whether you are truly embracing adversity for growth. Let me share a personal anecdote. A few years ago, I faced a significant career setback. My dream project, which I had worked on tirelessly for months, fell apart due to unforeseen circumstances. Initially, I felt devastated, but then I remembered Swami Vivekananda's teachings. Instead of dwelling on my losses, I decided to use this experience as a learning opportunity. I started exploring new avenues, taking courses, and networking with professionals in other fields. Eventually, I found my niche, and now I'm thriving in a role that I love. This story is not just mine. It's a reflection of many others who have learned to embrace adversity. Adversity isn't something to be feared. It's a teacher that helps us grow. So next time you find yourself facing a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What new strengths can I develop? Remember, the greatest victories come from overcoming the toughest adversities. In conclusion, Swami Vivekananda's teachings on embracing adversity for growth offer a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. He showed us that every obstacle is a chance to shine brighter. By adopting his mindset, we can turn our struggles into triumphs. So, let us all carry forward his wisdom and use it to navigate through life's storms with courage and resilience. Here's to embracing adversity and growing stronger each day.